Hey guys, so before we get started with the topic of today's video, I mentioned in my last video that I would wear the LA Colors Duo in Canvas in my next video so that you could see what they look like. It was the gold and the brown. So that's what I have on my eyes right now. This looks a little powdery to me, whereas none of the other ones did. I think the colors are pretty and they blended beautifully, but it looks a little powdery. So I'm going to take my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray and I'm going to spray my face, including my eyes, and see what it looks like after. I just want to see how that's going to change that. That's why my hair looks like it does, because I don't want this to get in my hair because it does weird things to my hair, so that's why I'm leaving my hair back like this. All right, let's try this and see how that affects it. Better, definitely better. And it made my highlight a little more shimmery too. Okay, that's better. I think I got more on my shirt though than I did on me. All right, let me take my hair down and be right back. Okay, so Drugstore eyeshadow declutter. I have done eyeshadow declutters before, but they were always getting rid of things that I didn't really like that much. This is different. This is a declutter based on age. So please do not suggest or recommend in the comment section that I donate these things, because they are very old and that's the only reason why I'm getting rid of them. There's one exception, but I'll point that out when we get to it. So yeah, these things should not be used by anyone. They need to go in the trash. Everything I'm showing you is pre-2014. That's the criteria that I used. I'm keeping all my eyeshadows that were purchased from 2014 up until today. So yeah, let me get more in depth once we get going. All right, so let's start with the biggest exception. There are eyeshadows at Dollar Tree called Beauty Benefits. They're made by Wet n Wild, but they're sold under the Beauty Benefits name. Not good. Don't waste your time if you see those. They look like this. It just says Beauty Benefits. Here's another style of them. It says Wet n Wild in real small print on there, but you won't be able to see it. Yeah, they're not good, guys. So don't waste your money. I know it's only $1, but yeah, these not good. Okay, let's move on to something else. This totally breaks my heart to get rid of this. These are my Inglot shadows. These you buy these individually and you put these in these heavy magnetized palettes, and then I wrote with permanent marker on there what they were. I started off with these. My friend June sent me 4 of them, and then I bought the other ones myself. I have a stack of them here. These actually smell funny now, and that is one of the most important things to know when something goes bad. Is if it starts to smell funny, it's definitely bad. But I've had these they're way pre-2014. They're probably around 9 years old. I've had them, for way too long. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the eyeshadows away, but I'm going to keep these palettes. I'm going to sanitize the palettes with alcohol, try to get that writing off, and keep the palettes. That way, if I ever have the opportunity to go to Inglot again, I won't have to repurchase the palettes, because, why pay for something if I already have it? So I'm just going to throw out the eyeshadows, so that's what I'm going to do with those. Okay, let's move on to NYX. Do you guys remember these square pot eyeshadows? I already got rid of most of them a while back because they're old. You can't buy them anymore. But I kept this one in the shade Rust, and I kept this one in the shade Black because they're really, really good quality, but they're too old now to use, so getting rid of those two. Interesting that those were the only two that I kept. And then the Nude matte shadows, they still sell those, and I have purchased some of those recently, so I'm just getting rid of the ones that are pre-2014. So I have some like Craving and Blame It On You, and I've got several of these. I'm not going to go through every single color because it would take too long, but those I still feel are good and worth buying, and I'm just getting rid of those because they're old. I have a couple things from Essence here. This is an Essence 3D eyeshadow duo in Irresistible Chocolates. This is really, really pretty. They don't make this anymore, but when they did, it was really good quality. And then this eyeshadow duo by Essence, I kept this for as long as I did because this was also really good quality. This is called Perfect Match. Ooh, that would have been a very matchy thing with my shirt today. But that was really good quality. Kept that for that long because of that. e.l.f. used to make these studio single eyeshadows. These are from so long ago. This one is called Coffee Bean, and this one is called Charcoal. These were really good quality. It's a shame that they stopped making these because I enjoy eyeshadow singles so much. Oh, back to NYX. Anybody remember these Love and Rio eyeshadow trios? I had Barefoot in the Sand and No Tan Lines Allowed. Really good quality on those. Does anyone remember when Target sold Iman makeup? I had this single eyeshadow in pewter. I'm not going to swatch anything either, you guys. It would take forever. This was beautiful. And she still does sell makeup. I think they sell it at select Walgreens now, but they don't have it at Target anymore. But this eyeshadow was beautiful. I tried her lipsticks once and wasn't really that impressed with those, but did really like her eyeshadows. Okay, this is going way back, you guys. Look at these Milani eyeshadows. These are from a long time ago. I found these at a Dollar Tree, so they were already old to start with when I bought them. So I'm getting rid of these. Blue Ice, Clover, and Illusion. Really, really nice quality, but yeah, they were already old to start with. So getting rid of those. This is an eyeshadow duo by Jordana called Good Match. This was really nice in very practical colors, but super old. This is called Ms. Brown. This is a Color Effects single eyeshadow by Jordana. Nice eyeshadow, but yeah, I've had it for a really long time. Ulta used to have powder eyeshadows that look like this. Very, very good quality. Calla Lily, Bone, Sable, and Camel. Just really old. The only reason why I'm getting rid of them. Okay, does anybody remember Chroma Beauty? This was the company that the Kardashians started with. I reviewed a lot of their products when they first came out and started as a brand. Most of them were crap. Not this. This was the one thing that I hung on to. I returned the other things, I think, after I reviewed them. But this I loved. This was called Shebang. Stupid name. Yeah, these eyeshadows were unbelievable texture, you guys, and I loved the colors and everything about them. Fantastic. And I've kept it all these years, but some of those eyeshadows that I bought from LA Colors at Dollar Tree the other day reminded me a lot of these. So now I finally have a replacement for this palette, but this was the only thing good in the line when they were Chroma Beauty. They had to change their name because someone else already had that name. You would think they would have checked that before they invested a lot of time and money into it, but they got sued and had to stop using that name. Okay, what's next? Let's talk about Catrice. You never used to be able to get Catrice here in the United States. You can now at Ulta, but at one time you couldn't. So my friend June used to send me Catrice stuff for my birthday and Christmas and that kind of stuff. And these single eyeshadows in the lucite containers, really, really nice, you guys. I don't think they sell these at Ulta, but they might still sell them in European countries. Not really sure. These are the Absolute Eye Color eyeshadows, so I'm getting rid of all these because they're wicked old now. My First Copperware Party, Heidi Plum, Come On Chameleon. This is a duochrome. It's green with brown duochrome. Starlight Espresso. I've got a ton of these. A whole bunch of them. Gonna get rid of all those. I have one duo called Once in a Blue Moon. Same formula, silver and black. Just really old. I have this limited edition. What is this? A quad Hollywood Fabulous 40s. Same formula, beautiful packaging, but just really, really old. Okay, now, Barry M. Dazzle Dust. Anybody remember those? They only sell like 2 or 3 colors of them now, so I don't know what the deal is with that, because this is the product that company was, it's the product that made that company popular. And they used to come in tons of colors. There was a girl on YouTube that even named her channel after them, and I have a ton of them. I had my friend June send me some in a swap at one time. This is going way back. And then I placed a huge order myself, which, have you ever ordered overseas international shipping? Wicked expensive. And you know, if you buy these in a drugstore in the UK or something, they're really inexpensive. But anyways, yeah, so I'm getting rid of all these. They're wicked old now. I have loads of colors. I used to write the name on the top because on the bottom is just a number, so I wanted to be able to remember the actual name of them. But I used to love these. I had so much fun playing with them, but I have tons and tons of them that I paid a friggin' fortune for. But yeah, they're really old. Just gonna get rid of all of them. All different colors. I was really into blues and greens and purples and pinks and grays and silvers then. Loads and loads of them. Aquas. Yeah. So I'm gonna get rid of all those. Okay, Wet n Wild. I have like some of the very first things that they ever did still. Vanity? Anybody? This was the palette that everybody was so crazy about, but oh my god, this is old. I would definitely get an eye infection if I ever used that. And then like the original of the Walking on Eggshells. Pride, this was another one of the original palettes. And then I have like limited edition ones from holiday collections like Sugar Plum Fairy. These are so old, you guys. Lust. Silent Treatment. So all the ones that they still make, I have them now in the new formulas. Snow Sprite. Golden Goddess. Night Elf. This actually has a red in it, which is quite rare. And Greed. And then the singles. The singles have been reformulated, and they were good then, they're good now. Either way, Sugar, Nutty, Panther, Brulee, and Penny. So these are all wicked, wicked old, you guys. The original Comfort Zone. Pedal Pusher, I don't think they make that one anymore. This was from a limited edition collection. No Neutral Ground. Some really pretty and unusual colors in there. A Great Glistener, that was limited edition. This, oh my god. I loved this so much. This is called Nude Awakening. This was from a limited edition collection. When this came out, I bought this for myself, and I bought one from my friend June, and I sent it to her, and I was so nuts about this palette. I loved it. This was permanent. Blue had me at hello. They don't make that anymore. And then Lights, Camera, Attraction. That was from a limited edition collection. So getting rid of all those. Okay, what's next? Next is... oh, I think I'm going to set this bag down. It's getting to be too heavy. Accessorize. This brand of makeup doesn't exist anymore, but I had this pigment in Molten Truffle. Oh my god, what a beautiful color, you guys. But I've had this forever, but this is so gorgeous. It's like a beautiful, like cool taupe. Oh, stunning. I wouldn't feel comfortable using that anymore, though. It's really, really old. Okay, Makeup Academy. They sell that at CVS now, but we never got any of the good stuff that they had over in the UK. But they used to make these eyeshadow singles that look like this. Look how vibrant that is. The formula on these was fantastic. They had mattes, they had pearls, all different formulas and beautiful colors, and they were only $1 at Superdrug. So I did a swap with my friend June, and she sent me these, and I sent her some stuff. And yeah, these are all wicked, wicked old now, but oh my god. Fantastic. They don't make them anymore. Too bad. This looks like nothing special, but this was a really great color. It's like a light pale peach. Really good matte brown. What was this? This was just like a pearly white color. But gonna have to get rid of all those. Wicked, wicked old. And then my old Maybelline eyeshadows. I've got some duos. This is called Indian Summer. And then I've got some singles, like linen. You can kind of tell from the packaging that these are really old. But then even some that were newer, like this is called Dusk. This is a little bit newer, but it's still too old to use. Brown tones. These were really good. Lasting Lilac. And then some more singles. Swiss Chocolate. Champagne. Made from Mocha. Oops. Platinum. Nutmeg. Turquoise Glass. Silken Taupe. That was a really pretty one. I don't think they make that shade anymore. Earthly Taupe. Champagne Fizz. And this is actually a brow product, and it didn't work out for me, so I started using it as an eyeshadow. It's just the Ultra Brow in brown, light brown. So that's really old. And then I have some CoverGirl shadows that are too old to use now. Brown Smolder, French Vanilla. I keep dropping things. Snow Blossom, Mauve Berry. That was a pretty shade. Sterling Blue. Bedazzle Biscotti. This was so pretty. I love that. Tapestry Taupe. And here's a trio called Smoke Alarm. And what was that one that I dropped? Mink. So the thing with those CoverGirl and Maybelline ones is some were better than others. It's a crapshoot when you buy singles by CoverGirl or Maybelline. Some of them are really good. Some of them are not very good at all. Some of them are just okay. And the best thing to do is to try to look for reviews on YouTube if you're interested in those. I really like the Maybelline City Mini palettes, and I really like the CoverGirl palettes, the new palettes that they have that have like, I don't know, what, 10 shades in them. Those are really good quality. You pretty much can't go wrong with any of those. I would recommend that you get those rather than their singles. I love single eyeshadows, so I like to buy things and take my chances and see what's good or what's not. But, yeah. So that's it, you guys. Sorry this was so long, but this is what I'm getting rid of. Everything is really, really old, not safe to use. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Thanks for watching.